up, YouTube? I'm NintendoMan64, bringing you some more Pokemon Emerald, the Action Replay Edition. In the last episode, we made our way here to Dewford Town and introduced a new member to our team, and Jelabella the Tentacool. We now have a team of everyone who is up to, at minimum, level 15, which includes mine, who learned Wing Attack, Xerxes, who didn't learn anything, Naruto, who was already at level 15, Chub Chub, who learned Slack Off, and Jelabella, who learned Constrict. Wabu also leveled up to level 4 because I accidentally put him into a battle where there was a poison Pokemon and the Pokemon died, and now he's at level 4. So he's slightly more threatening. And he's been picking up a lot of items recently, so that's good. Okay! First Pokemon we find in here is Makuhita. We went over Makuhita a bit in Rustboro City. Don't really have to say much about it, except for the fact that it's very bulky. Should not survive, though, because mine is very powerful now. Now, even though I've leveled mine up to level 15, mine really isn't going to be much more usable to us in the general scheme of things. And that's mostly because I have another flying type I want to use in mind. Now, seeing as how I've talked about using a specific flying type in mind as Zubat is here, Zubat is not the flying type I've chosen to use. I'm sure you guys are like 90% sure what the flying type is going to be because I have praised it in the past. However, I feel that that certain flying type fits in very well with the team that I've constructed, mostly because there is one major stat in which my team as a whole lacks in. If you guys are so quaint in having seen them. Zubat is a fast poison flying type. In Gens 1 through 3, it's okay. Its main mantra is that it's very fast and can be useful because of that relentless speed. However, it doesn't have the moves to really protect against such things like that. Like, it doesn't have a lot of good moves to balance itself out. Its best bet is Wing Attack, really, unfortunately. Aron, on the other hand, is a rock and steel type. Arguably the best physical defense of any Pokemon I've ever seen, really. And I am going to catch it, but not to use on my team, but just because I feel like using it. There is one Pokemon, though, that I do want to bring up that we might be able to find down here. Might be a little hard to find, but hopefully we'll be able to find it. But anyway, Aron has incredibly high physical defense, and as it gets stronger, the defenses only get stronger. In fact, a quick joke about one of his earlier Let's Plays, when he was doing a Let's Play of, I think it was when he did Emerald, Chugga Conroy had the stat chart when he was talking about Aggron, and his defensive stat went almost off screen. It was that powerful. Alright, I found the Everstone here. The Everstone is a stone that can prevent a Pokemon from evolving. So if you want to prevent a Pokemon from evolving, like if a Pokemon can learn a specific move later on that you want it to know, that might be something you want to do. Now, I have no interest in that at the moment. I haven't seen if any of my Pokemon can learn moves like that. As far as I know, they can't. Alright. Another Zubat. As far as I know, there's only one other Pokemon here we haven't... Two other Pokemon here we haven't seen. One is very rare. The other is actually a pretty damn good Pokemon, all things considered. And I will look for them in a few minutes off screen. One of them is actually very important for the upcoming gym battle if you don't have a strong enough team. My name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter for me. And we give him the letter. Okay, thank you. You went through all of this trouble to deliver that. I need to thank you. Let me see. I'll give you this TM. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. Nice. Steel Wing's actually a pretty damn good move. Your Pokemon appear quite capable. If you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League one day. That's what I think. I know, since we've gotten to know each other, let's register one another in our Pokénavs. Thank you, Steven. Now I've got to hurry along. Alright, goodbye, Steven. Who, in case you didn't know, is the son of the president of the Devon Corporation. His name is Steven Stone. Not a very fun pun, but still. Alright, I'm going to be looking for these last two Pokemon, one of which we can find on the top floor. The other one we should be finding around here. It's a very rare Pokemon, so we might not find it immediately. So, in case we don't, I will be right back. Alright, here she is. This is Sableye. Sableye is a Ghost Dark-type Pokemon. You might be thinking to yourself, why would you want a Ghost Dark-type? I mean, what use could it possibly have to your team? Before you think that, hear me out. Being part Ghost-type, it is completely immune from fighting types. In fact, all of the fighting types that are going to be coming up in the Dewford Gym have almost no ability to attack it unless they have the move Foresight, which is the only way a normal type or fighting type attack can hit a ghost. On top of that, its dark subtype makes it completely immune from psychic type attacks, making it very useful. Unfortunately, it's a Pokemon that is very hard to catch without a status ailment being afflicted on it. So, with that in mind, I'm going to switch to Chub Chub for the whole reason of putting it to sleep, so I can hopefully put this little annoyance to a rest and we might be able to catch it. Obviously, I'm not going to be using it for the team long term because I have no particular interest in using a ghost type long term, or at least this ghost type in particular. So with that in mind, let's heal up mine, make her a little bit stronger, and let him go to sleep. And now that that's done, let's throw our last Great Ball. Hopefully we'll catch it now. Nope. Oh well, we're killing it. Not with Chub Chub though, because Chub Chub is effectively useless against this thing. So, I guess Naruto will do. And all we have to do is absorb, and this thing goes down. Now, it's unfortunate that I wasn't able to catch it, but hey, I'm pretty confident that we won't need Sableye for this gym. Especially considering how well both Xerxes and mine have developed as Pokemon for my team. Now, will we get the last Pokemon we need? Of course not. Oh well. Oh great. Now the slowdown is happening again. Oh, there. I have no idea why it's doing this. It just chooses to do this whenever. Yeah, I have no idea why. It just randomly decides to do this sometimes. Actually, hold on a second. Okay, that was weird. It was just doing that non-stop for like the last 5 minutes, but luckily, we don't have much to worry about with that. Okay, with our team fully healed and ready to go, I say it's about time. So let's go challenge the gym. And then we can end this episode. And end this recording session, actually, because I want to get some Smash done today. As I spoiled before, the fighting gym here Pokemon thing is fighting type. Wow. I speak it to English to pretty goods, don't I? But yes, this gym is fighting type. However, there can be a few little problems here. You need a flying type and you need a psychic type here. Reason being, there is a Pokemon here that is fighting and psychic, and that is Meditite. Meditite is a fighting psychic type with very mediocre stats. If its stats were even remotely good, this thing could be perhaps incredible. But its ability only allows it to be a physical attacker and it's unable to take any offensive advantage of being a psychic type in this generation. So, it's unfortunate, but it is not a useful Pokemon in the scheme that we need it for. Now, as you see, we can see a little bit more here in the Dewford Gym. Now that we've beaten a trainer, we can actually see things. How many times can I ruin myself by speaking? Plenty of times, actually. Don't underestimate me. Alright. Wing attack. Let's get mine up to level 16. So she might give me a reason to use her for a little bit while longer. Mostly because she knows water type moves, and Jelabella has no way of knowing those moves at the moment. Level 16. And there we go. Alright. Now that you're up to level 16, I think it's time we level up Xerxes a bit. Unless we fight a Meditite, in which case, obviously, we give the Meditite back to mine to fight. So yeah, this gym is mostly going to be mine and Xerxes, in comparison to the last gym, which was basically just, you know, mine and Naruto. We might have a problem with the next gym, though, unfortunately. Which can be problematic. Alright, Xerxes and mine. Alright, let's go with Confusion on him and Wing Attack on her. Cat fight, even though there aren't any cats involved. And Xerxes used Confusion to take out Machop. Nice. Nice. And all we have to do is use Double Team and Wing Attack. And now Meditite is gone. Oh, nice. No one leveled up. That's a good thing. Even though I kind of would like Xerxes to level up. There really isn't much of a way to go that way now, so we have to go up. We went this way already, I think. Yes, we did. So, there aren't that many other ways left to go. That leads me to the gym leader. But first, let's get Xerxes up a bit. He needs to grow stronger. Alright, Makuhita versus Xerxes. Oh, come on. You're getting there. You're getting so close, Xerxes. So close. Oh, well. Alright. If it's a girl coming up here, then she definitely has Meditite out first, so... Yep. This is a Meditite. At least I'm pretty sure. So either way, mine will deal with it. And we'll have Xerxes start out the fight with the gym leader. There's no need for Brawly to be involved. I'll crush you. Hey, Brawly! It reminds me of the Let's Play I should be working on. But I only have 3 episodes completely edited and done. Lazy me. Actually, I haven't had a lot of time to work on anything else. When I get home from work, I'm just so exhausted. And before work, when I have time to just sit around and interact, I just don't have the energy to just jump in and be like, hey, let's record some Smash. But I have the next couple of days off, so it's okay. I intend on taking advantage of those days off and getting some Smash done. If I can get up to 6 episodes done, I'll be happy. Because then I won't have to do anything. I won't have to do anything for a while. Like Pokemon, I can record any day. Smash is a little bit more complicated because of the long time it takes for me to work on each episode. Alright. Challenge for Gym Badge number 2. Xerxes versus Brawly. I will have 3 Pokemon take part in these battles for specific reasons. And the first is this one. I'm Brawly, Dewford's gym leader. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts and I've grown tough in the pitch black cave. So you wanted to challenge me? Let's see what you're made of. Alright, Brawly will start out with his own Machop, which we've already seen and fought before, obviously. But we will now have Xerxes deal with it, and it should deal with it with relative ease, really. His Karate Chop does do a lot of damage, even with a critical hit that did a lot. And Machop is down, so Xerxes played his part. And Xerxes, almost there. Almost there. Okay, this Meditite that he has is very interesting. I'm going to be throwing out Jelabella to deal with it because I want Jelabella to get some experience in this gym. And the reason I say that this Meditite is interesting is that it only has one method of attacking with a move called Focus Punch. Now, Focus Punch needs some time to charge. So if you hit it with a physical attack whenever it's using Focus Punch, it will hurt. It will really, really hurt. Now, apparently he doesn't want to use Focus Punch, which is interesting because literally every time I've ever fought him, all he wants to do is use Focus Punch. Oh, there we go. And literally all you have to do is chip away its health until you kill it. Because it cannot move if it loses its focus if you hit it. Doesn't matter how many times it constantly tries to tighten its focus. All you have to do is just keep hitting it. And the best part is if you use something that can either paralyze or poison, it'll render it completely useless as it either won't be able to move or it'll constantly keep losing HP. Now I'm hoping that that Jelabella can poison it at least, so that we won't have that problem. And there we go. So now we'll be doing a bit more damage each time we go. It'll obviously mean he'll want to heal the Meditite faster, but still. Obviously you do not want to use Supersonic there. I thought about it for half a second until I realized, wait, what? I was just talking about the fact that it knows Focus Punch and blah 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 blah. And here is a Super Potion. So rather than watch me deteriorate this thing's health again, I am going to skip ahead till it's dead. Or at least in the process of dying. I'll be right back. Finally, we're back in the red and... Oh, come on! Alright. Well, at least it won't be using any health items on its last Pokemon. I'll be back once again. This took a lot longer than I'm willing to admit. This stinking thing just won't friggin' die. At the very least, he doesn't use any more items. I really thought when I saw the blank battle text screen, I was like, he did it again, didn't he? But no, then he started tightening his focus and now he's gone. Wow, that much experience, Jelabella? Man. Okay, his last Pokemon is Makuhita. This can be problematic for anyone who is ill-prepared. Because Makuhita is tough. He has a lot of health. He does a lot of damage. And he has a very dangerous move that if you do give a status ailment to him or knock him down to a low amount of health, he could actually take you out. But luckily he was dumb and didn't use it, so mine can go for the fatality here. Unless the Oran Berry kicks in. Oh, Citrus Berry, even worse. That heals even more HP. Oh boy, this isn't good. Alright, mine. Mine, this is your last shot. Critical hit. There you go. Surviving with 1 HP for the win. Nice job, mine. Too bad you're not going to be on the team much longer. But you proved your usefulness early game. Because you helped me beat 2 gym leaders. Whoa, wow. You made a much bigger splash than I expected. You swamped me. Okay, you got me. Take this gym badge. And we now have the Knuckle Badge! Don't you mean the Echidna Badge? The Knuckle Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30, even those you get in trades, obey without question. And you'll be able to use the HM move Flash outside of battle. If you'd like, use this technical machine too. TM08, which is Bulk Up. That TM08 contains Bulk Up. It's a move that raises both attack and defense stats. And we register Brawly, so later on in the game, if there is an after game for this, because you guys know my luck, sometimes there won't be, we might actually be able to rematch some of the gym leaders. I don't remember the unlocking achievements for when we can unlock the rematches, but I don't think you guys care. I'd like to get 1 rematch in, you know? Just 1 would be nice. But so far, the gym badges haven't been that seriously complicated. So we've had a lot of luck so far. And that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm NintendoMan64. Oh, wait, actually, before we do any of that, there is one last thing I want to do. And though you see me in the boat now, when next you see me, as we set up for the finale, we will be in the Devon Corporation building in Rustboro, where we will be talking about and acquiring a special gift for doing our little part in delivering the letter to Steven. So I will meet you guys there. Back here in Rustboro, we're gonna get our last reward. You delivered my letter? Thank you kindly. This is my way of thanking you. It should help you, a trainer. We get the XP share! So now we can level up all Pokemon, or 2 Pokemon at a time. A Pokemon holding the XP share will be given some of the experience points from battle. It will get experience points even if it didn't actually battle. It's quite useful for raising weak Pokemon. Or in my case, certain Pokemon that either A, don't know any good moves, or B, have very annoying add-on abilities. Much like with Chub here, who will be the Pokemon that I will be using the XP share on at first? Since Jelabella does not need to be coddled like that, I will give her some levels in her own special way. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I'm NintendoMan64. Join me next time when we go to Slateport City. Sorry about that. The cat was in my room, annoying me. Join me next time when we go to Slateport City and we take part in some of the story that is there. So, until then, sayonara.